Can a clerk suspend a member of a county board of canvassers? And can a county board of commissions vote to fire the canvasser? That's a question I didn't think I'd be asking today, but that's what's come up. And it's a lot going on in Lansing right now with the House and Senate hearings on election reform. But I want to touch on this because it came to my attention today and it's time sensitive. This is coming up in the Oceana County Board of Commissioners this coming Thursday. So I wanted to briefly address this. Now, I don't have a news article I can show you all because it hasn't been covered in the news. Oceana County is way up north. They probably don't have a local paper that's on top of this kind of stuff, but I want to let you all know what's going on because it kind of relates to the Unlock Michigan lawsuit against the state board of canvassers, the board of state canvassers, where two Democrats have stonewalled the Unlock Michigan petition certification, and that is now being brought before the Michigan Supreme Court. But what's happening in Oceana County, according to my source, is that one of the members of the County Board of Canvassers, and let's go back and explain what a County Board of Canvassers is. The County Board of Canvassers is a 4-member panel that votes to certify an election, and it consists of 2 members chosen by the County Democrat Party and 2 members chosen by the Republican Party. The way they're chosen is that the parties submit a list of 3 people they would like to fill a vacancy on the committee, the Board of Canvassers, that is. And then the Board of Commissioners chooses from among those 3 choices. So the 2 parties have broad say in who gets to be a member of the County Board of Canvassers. And then the Board of Commissioners decides who gets to be on the Board of Canvassers. So in Oceana County, one of the County Board of Canvassers members, the chairman in fact, notified the county clerk that he did not intend to certify the May 4th election because, according to my source, and therefore don't take this to be an absolute fact, but according to the source, the information that we have, the canvasser had requested the clerk to request the Secretary of State to send a corrective action plan to restore integrity in elections. And that was it. He simply said he intends to vote no because he made a request and that request was not answered. What happened next was that the county clerk suspended him from the board. The Board of Canvassers met, and without requesting any input from the county chair, the clerk went ahead and made her own replacement. And the county clerk is now requesting that the County Board of Commissioners remove him from his position permanently, and they're going to have a hearing on that this Thursday. So here's the question. Can the clerk suspend a member of the Board of Canvassers for this reason or for any reason? And can the county commissioners remove him permanently and replace him? Well, let's look at the law. It's actually pretty straightforward. Let me see. Is this in frame? Yes. Okay. This is Michigan's election law. This is the section on the Board of County Canvassers. And here's what it says. First, it says everything I described. And that's about it. It doesn't say there's any process for removing a member of the Board of County Canvassers. It just simply says, here's how they are appointed. Let's see here. Is there anything we're missing? Here we go. Here's the relevant section of the law right here. Members of the Board of County Canvassers shall be appointed for terms of 4 years, beginning on November 1st following their appointment. Of the members first appointed, 1 member of each political party represented shall be appointed for a term of 4 years and 1 for a term of 2 years. The clerk shall notify members of the Board of County Canvassers of their appointment within 5 days of being appointed. And that's all it says. It says, if there is a vacancy, here's the process for how we fill the vacancy. And here, once again, it says the committee of each political party will submit a list of names of interested persons to which the party is entitled. And then they have a vote on who gets to be the replacement. So it's absolutely straightforward as a matter of law. There is absolutely nothing in the state election law that allows a clerk to suspend a member of the Board of Canvassers, nothing that allows them to expel a member of the Board of Canvassers, nor is there any procedure for the Board of Canvassers to expel one of their own members, nor is there anything that allows a Board of County Commissioners to suspend, fire, or replace a member of to replace, but not to suspend or fire, a member of the Board of Canvassers. So, what are they going to do about this? And by the way, going back to the original question, what about what the guy did? He refused to certify the May 4th election. Now, that's something that might go to adjudication. That's what's going on with the Unlock Michigan lawsuit right now. The two Democrats on the State Board of Canvassers simply refused to certify the signatures for the petitions for Unlock Michigan. They claim they want another investigation. And I think it's most likely the state Supreme Court is going to rule in Unlock Michigan's favor. Because if two members of the Board of State Canvassers can simply stonewall any petition that's gotten as many signatures as Unlock Michigan did, 500,000 signatures, or any number of signatures for that matter, it's going to be something that can be used by both sides. You can imagine Republican members of the Board of State Canvassers simply refusing to certify any petition brought through left-wing channels. And those are more common than petitions from Republicans. It's more often used by Democrats. For example, in 2018, there was recreational marijuana, there was the redistricting commission, and there was the same-day voter registration, election reform, all the rest of that stuff, which was all to benefit Democrats. So if Republicans, and remember, every Board of Canvassers is 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans. So if a Board of Canvassers can just refuse to certify an election, that's going to be a problem. Now, in this case, it's 1 member of the 4-member board. So if his refusal does not prevent the election from being certified anyway, there might not be a problem. So who knows? Who knows where that will go? But more importantly, if the clerk does not have the power to suspend the member of the board, and if the commission does not have the power to suspend or expel a member of the board, then that's the end of the story. So what I would recommend is that the individual, the canvasser who has been suspended, contact an attorney, have the attorney submit a simple brief to each of the members of the county commission saying, look, the law is clear. You do not have the authority. The clerk did not have this authority. If you have an issue with what the member of the Board of Canvassers did, that can be taken to litigation elsewhere, but that's not what the issue is here. The issue is that you simply do not have the jurisdiction to suspend or expel a member of the Board of Canvassers, and neither did the clerk. Therefore, you should reinstate him immediately, and that's all there really should be to it. Let's not take this to litigation. It shouldn't need to. It's a simple issue. So I want to thank the individual for bringing this to my attention. It's an interesting question, but this is why, when in doubt, contact a lawyer. So I hope this information was useful. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have a lot more videos probably coming later this week talking about the Antrim County lawsuit, talking about what's going on in the State House and the State Senate on election reform. But I just want to do a short one about this because it's an interesting issue, and this is coming up this Thursday. So thanks all for tuning in. Check out rescuemichigan.com for everything relating to election reform in Michigan. And as always, thanks for all that you guys do for liberty.